sky, she was trying to remember what color her son's parachute was, but she couldn't remember. And so she asked the other people that were watching, that were relatives or friends of the people up there, if they knew what color her son's parachute was, but nobody knew. As they got lower and lower, and you could actually start to make out who the jumpers were, she didn't see her son. And that's because her son's parachute never opened. And unfortunately, his instructor, Yang, was not able to fix the malfunction or fire off the reserve. And so they both crashed into the ground, killing them both instantly. Tyler's family sued the owner of the parachute facility after they discovered Tyler's instructor, Yang, was not even certified to be an instructor, and so would not have received any of the required training on how to handle parachute malfunctions, and the owner knew about it. Investigators also discovered that 20 people had died skydiving. He was just 15 years old. One of his sisters was assaulted by a very rich and powerful man in their town, so he never got punished for it. 2 years later, when Chelino was 17, he saw this man at a party, and he walked up to him and shot him in the head, killing him instantly. After the murder, Chelino fled to Tijuana before ultimately crossing the U.S. border into Los Angeles, where he stayed with his aunt. He worked odd jobs like picking vegetables and selling cars before he ultimately went into business with his brother, who was back in Mexico, and he worked with him to smuggle Mexicans into the U.S. But that operation stopped in 1984 when his brother was murdered